Today I'm going to teach you how to use 4 different mediums: color pencils, crayons, markers, and Sharpies. Let's start with color pencils. Make sure that your color pencils are sharp. And I like to start by tracing the outline of my shape, and then lightly making circles . When I make circles, I can ensure that I get all of the white space covered. And when I color lightly the first time, I can go back a second time and press a little bit harder, still going in circles. And this way we get a nice even coverage of color pencil. Here's how I don't use color pencils. Next, let me show you how to use crayons. Here's how I use crayons. I outline my shape, and I go in circles, and I fill in the space. And then if I want it a little bit darker, I can do a second layer, still going in circles. Here's how I don't use crayons. The third thing I want to show you is markers. Here's how I use markers. I outline my shape, and then I make lines to fill in the space. Let me do that again. I outline my shape, and then I use lines. I don't go over the line twice, just one time. And I fill in the space. Here's how you don't use marker. This is what I don't do when I use marker. When I use Sharpie, the first thing I do is I get a drawing mat, and I put my paper on top of my drawing mat so that my Sharpie doesn't get on the table. In this art studio, when we use Sharpie, we never color in with Sharpie, we only outline with Sharpie. So right here I'm going to do a purple outline. And then I'm going to color the inside with crayon. Here's what we don't do with Sharpie. This is also what we don't do with Sharpie. When you're using a marker, if it starts to run out, please put it in the marker monster. If you are at Shaw, then put the marker on my desk. This is how we use color pencil. This is how we use crayon. This is how we use marker, and this is how we use Sharpie.